From accidental traps to intentional, misfortune had no idea what was coming. Poor thing. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. I'm really enjoying making these and I took some good feedback on the last one, mostly in my DMs. I would ask you this time, if you have some feedback, why not leave it in the comments, you know? Leave a like, leave a dislike, let me know why you left a like or a dislike. But if you do want to DM me any feedback, feel free to do that again. I don't mind at all. Enjoy the video. So, today we're playing Heimerdinger in the bot lane with a Blitzcrank support. It's very important when playing Heimerdinger to lay in wait and lay a great trap. Of course, I forgot, with my great intelligence, that minions and towers don't like each other, regardless of whether or not they're in a bush. So the trap didn't go quite as expected. Now, Blitzcrank is a simple being. When he see pussy, he grab pussy. Grab her right in the pussy, and assert dominance. Deciding hitting hooks is too difficult, Blitzcrank goes for the patented, tested, just walk straight up to them and punch them. And then, surprisingly, it works well. Now, once in a dozen games against a Yuumi, you'll find an aggressive one, and it's always good to put them in their place, because they are not allowed to leave the shoulder of their AD carry. That is a forbidden practice, and you must always put said Yuumi in their place. Observe, if you will, the stealthy Blitzcrank. Hex slash through the bushes, almost a guaranteed chance of hook, but no. The bush is warded, and we are thwarted once again. The bot lane Fiesta is a guarantee in League of Legends, and you can only hope that it comes from your jungler and your mid laner. Our bug dies in the process, but fortunately, with a wonderful hook from Blitzcrank, I managed to pick up a kill in return. All the fun of lane is interrupted, as there is a blind man that can never miss. Riddle me that. A blind man that never misses. What kind of fucking bullshit? My death, of course, does not go unpunished, as the bug returns to be the squisher instead of the squishy. And then, Blitzcrank, the classic, walks straight up to them and hits them with your fist tactic. Of course, Yuumi, not wanting any part of that, dips the fuck out. Now, it's not efficient, it's not clever, but it's a great use. Now, what count as towers, but towers? So use your ult, use your Q, and place many towers underneath the enemy tower, and you will damage their tower with your towers. And there is nothing quite like a tower being damaged by towers to make you tower over your opponents. Call me the exterminator, because this cat is caught in the trap. Ha! Got him. It is with great fury in League of Legends that your enemies will go for your little tower friends to attempt to kill them, and often it will be their downfall. And now is one of those times for poor misfortune. All of that for, what, 8 gold destroying a Heimerdinger tower gives you? Something like that. Step Dragon pummels Step Wormling into dust. To be safe on your own tower in League of Legends is a luxury. Blitzcrank missing their hook goes for, of course, the patented run up to them and punch them strategy, as often a Blitzcrank does. Of course, as much as it pains me there to use my ultimate on anything other than my Q, I have to do the empowered rocket, which is, I would say, fairly satisfying, but not quite as satisfying as sending out a large dragon turret. Now, this game, Blitzcrank has been an immovable wall walking into people, but that immovable wall is sent flying towards my face, killing me rapidly, as he is kicked by Lee Sin and murdered my poor soul. After my death, a barrage of bullets comes over the wall, and even in death, the blind man never misses. Tower on tower action. Just tell me this, you don't find this satisfying. Am I the only person who just finds it satisfying? What about that number going up? 600. Of course, I'm right-clicking on the tower over and over again, because, you know, in my brain that makes me auto-attack quicker. I'm hoping I'm not the only person who does that, who just constantly right-clicks on things when you're auto-attacking it. When I play ADC, I must reduce the lifespan of my mouse by years at a time, let me tell you. We lay in wait, an accidental trap this time. I did not want to fight here, but should I have to, I have to. And Ari pays the price. From accidental traps to intentional, misfortune had no idea what was coming. Poor thing. Allow me to show you the power of Heimerdinger. Ari, full health, 1 Q, 1 empowered dragon shot, half health. You see, there's nothing quite like a Heimerdinger. And you think I'm playing poorly, but no, it was all intentional. A bait, for she dies, and I take the tower. with that wonderful Blitzcrank TP to stop the tower hitting anything else. We're just a big brain IQ players, and you can't question that. That was entirely intentional, entirely calculated. I was on team comms, we were yelling at each other, everyone was screaming, we were calling out exactly what we're doing. I was like, okay, 0.5 seconds until I use my Zhonya's. It was so intentional, you don't even know how intentional it was. It was crazy. And there is Blitzcrank launched into me again by Lee Sin, ruining my day. I hate everything. This whole section is what I would call a predicament. We have Ahri hitting the charm, forcing my Zhonya's out. Which isn't great, but we managed to, you know, randomly place my large turret down, you know, defensive measure so she doesn't come back in and kill me. And that's okay. And then we see Kha'Zix die off to our right, and now we're a little bit trapped. I could run north up towards that blue buff and probably be safe, but of course I'm not looking at my map. So I finally Sin, and I do quite a lot of damage to him, an impressive amount, and I get the glint of revenge in my eyes, and I think maybe I can kill him, but then Ahri comes back up, almost destroys me once more. Lee Sin comes over the hedge. I somehow kill Ahri, I guess with the burn from Leandri's Anguish. Jace is doing his absolute best to save me. I do die, and he survives, because Yuumi, and you see me, I'm going for the realized Crystal Scepter, and then I think, actually, I saw that healing. That was quite a lot of healing. I think I'll buy an Oblivion Orb, because I'm a good player, just the best player. Grab that Oblivion Orb. And then Jace just murders everyone. Upon respawning, I put myself in another predicament. I thought I would only be dealing with Misfortune Yuumi. I had assumed Lee Sin had already left base at this point. He hadn't. He'd just been waiting around for the Yuumi to respawn, I guess. So I attempt to survive. Blitzcrank coming in with a TP to save me, a valiant, good friend, good team player, but also then finds himself in a not great position. And you know what? I'm gonna say my bad on that one. I'm gonna go ahead and say that was my bad. A fight in the mid lane. No need to worry, teammates. Don't you worry. Here comes Heimerdinger. Revenge on the Lee Sin. I cannot tell you how good that feels. Absolutely putting the damage out right now. Just Gwen immune to everything. Just the worst. Yuumi comes out. That's a double kill for the Ding Dong Arena. Absolute gamer hours. Misfortune is doing her absolute best to strut her stuff down the lane, but it's not enough, because that bug, he'll squish you. He'll squish you real good. Here you see myself, Jason Blitzcrank, lying in wait. And then there's a thought. What if they have a ward in this bush? Maybe that's why they're coming, and yep, we're all just sitting on a ward. Just stupid. Stupid. A fight bursts out. It's not looking too good. Blitzcrank's gonna get taken out early. Jace is getting absolutely smashed. But don't worry, I got the slows. I got the damage. I'm coming through. I'm holding them all back. I got my big turret there. Look at the damage he's putting out right now. What an absolute legend. Pushes all of them back except for Gwen. Gwen chasing to the ends of the earth as she likes to do. I'm gonna sit next to the Krugs here. Just have a little sneaky time. Just having a little sneaky moment. And then look, they run past me. They're unaware. Me and the Krugs, we're homies. They don't even know. There you go. Ahri, bam. Absolutely slaughtered. Lee Sin thinking we're on Dragon. We're not on Dragon, Lee Sin. You silly boy. Dead too. There's nothing they can do. It's all over. Kha'Zix is killing everyone. It's just a Misfortune left. And that's it. They give up. They know that the Misfortune, though she can strut her stuff, she cannot strut it enough. And that was a game of Heimerdinger. I hope you enjoyed this. Trying a little bit of a different style. Give me feedback if you've got feedback. Like and subscribe if you liked and subscribe. Leave a comment if you want to leave a comment. The weird thing is when I do these outros, I look at the camera and I wave my arms around, but I don't have a camera for these style of videos. Okay, goodbye everyone. Have a wonderful day.